Bit of a bonus versus video here. I fancied seeing the Centurion take on the Tiger. So, Centurion Mark II, here are the stats. Heavy tank up against the veteran Tiger. Comparable stats, 88mm main gun. Not as armoured as the Centurion, but a more powerful main gun. Larger calibre, so perhaps that will give the Tiger what it needs to take on the Centurion. So let's see how we do here. Centurion's rolling up, veteran Tiger's rolling up. Now I'm doing this because it was another one of the popular votes, so like I said earlier with this versus series, I'll keep an eye on the votes and the comments and the likes. The more the likes, the more likely I'm going to do the vid. I didn't really want to leave this one, so here we go. Centurion gets the first shot off, Tiger returns fire, hits the Centurion, but I think that was a deflection. Boom! Good night. So the Centurion's homed in there, taking out the whole of the Tiger. Pretty definitively owns the Tiger there. I think it took a few rounds from the Tiger, but the shells deflected. So perhaps that Centurion's armour's just too much for that Tiger. Who knows? Round 2, let's see. Tiger's rolling out. Now Centurion was obviously a very late World War II tank. Arguably it wasn't even a World War II era tank, it was more a Korean War era tank. Represented really the template for the modern concept of the main battle tank. So really it's not really in the same calibre as a Tiger in terms of its weight class. Here we go. Boom! Again, the Centurion lays waste to the Tiger there. Tiger managed to get a few shots, but again they just deflected off that Centurion's frontal armour. So it's currently 2-0 to the Centurion. So here we go. This could be the deciding round if the Centurion wins this. If the veteran Tiger wins and he's still in the fight. So like I was saying, the Centurion, not really a World War II era tank, but still worth using in this game. It exists, so it's certainly a legitimate competitor, if you like. So this could be it for the Tiger. Let's see. Gaining ground. Centurion's fired a shot off. Tiger's creeping in. Tiger's fired a shot. Again, it hit the Centurion's armour, but it deflected. Tracks damage on the Tiger. He's immobile. Returning fire. He's pounding that Centurion's frontal armour, but just not able to dent it, not able to break that armour. Oh, track damage though, so both tanks are now immobilised. This is closer now. Crew's confused. Both tanks are unable to move. Both tanks are facing off. Track damaged again. Interesting, looks like the crew have bailed the Tiger. And the crew are repairing the Centurion. So the Tiger crew are dead. They've bailed the tank and they're all dead. The tank itself is still salvageable, but there's no crew. So I guess the Centurion wins. So that was very close, but the Centurion won pretty decisively there, 3-0. We can't leave it there, can we? Let's see how the King Tiger faces against the might of this Centurion. So King Tiger stats, 88mm, it's the same main gun as the Tiger, but the armour, it's a different league to the Tiger Mark 1. So the armour there, certainly more comparable to the Centurion. So let's see how the King Tiger does against this behemoth British tank. So both tanks rolling forward. Much slower tank, the King Tiger. Here we go, we're in range. Centurion gets the first shot off, but it deflects off the Tiger's frontal armour. Centurion fires a second shot, deflection. Hits, oh, it hits the Centurion that time. Crew are injured. So King Tiger's obviously a slightly more powerful main gun, perhaps. Fires and misses. Centurion's crew are confused. King Tiger's fired again. Centurion should be firing back. Doesn't look like Centurion's got any fight left. Very strange. So the Centurion's essentially now running idle. The tank's very much still alive, but the crew I think are dead. So I think one of those Tiger's rounds killed the crew or injured them. So essentially the King Tiger wins. But that's a bit messy. Let's see if the King Tiger gets a final kill shot. Look at that, boom. And the crew obviously all dead because none of them have scuttled. Oh, one did. Interesting. Death by crew confusion by the looks of it. Round 2. So that was a much closer match than the Centurion versus the Veteran Tiger. Not necessarily particularly decisive. This just looked like the Centurion crew got confused there. Didn't fire much else after they were injured. So let's see if the same thing happens here. Tiger gets the first shot. Will the Centurion return fire? Yes, it will. Oh, decisive strike. Main gun destroyed on that King Tiger. So essentially the King Tiger's just basically a sitting target now, or a moving target. Not much the Tiger can do against the Centurion this round. Main gun's destroyed. It's just up to the Centurion to mop up and get that point. So King Tiger's on the move. I think the Centurion crew have decided they've already won, but no, they need to get this kill. This is all AI, so if you see odd behaviour, it's because the AI is doing strange things. But no, they've woken up. Here we go. Very vulnerable position. The Tiger's in. Good night. Centurion won that pretty decisively. 1-1. So this is proving quite an even match here between the King Tiger and the Centurion. Seems to just be a case of whichever tank manages to land the shot most accurately. But they're pretty even. Like I said earlier, Centurion was obviously more of a main battle type template, main battle tank type vehicle. And the King Tiger is just an old school World War II super heavy tank. Not a super heavy tank, a heavy tank even. Anyway, oh, missed that. They were firing rounds, and this time the King Tiger got the kill shot. So the Centurion's out of the game. Very decisive strike there. Took out the hull in one outright strike. So it's 2-1 to the King Tiger. I get the sense that the King Tiger's probably the more powerful tank now. It seems to be getting the kills slightly more decisively than the Centurion. That Centurion kill was kind of fluky really. It just managed to kill the main gun of the King Tiger, and then was able to just mop up after that. So this is the deciding round. If the King Tiger wins this, then the Centurion's out. If the Centurion wins, we go to a decider. Here we go. Already the crew are confusing the Centurion. Oh, the tracks are damaged. Or was that the main gun destroyed? I think it's main gun destroyed. I think the Centurion's out. I don't think he can come back from this. He certainly can't come back from that. So, King Tiger wins by the looks of it. So what did we learn? Well, we learnt that the King Tiger is slightly more powerful than the Centurion, but the Centurion can annihilate the Veteran Tiger, or Tiger Mark 1 if you like. I guess that's all pretty as expected, but it is interesting to stress here that the Centurion was designed to be a main battle tank, really. A lighter, faster, more nimble tank. So the Centurion won the first match, Tiger won the second. Stay tuned for more.